Alright, and it looks like we're live and ready to go. So, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of HP Critical Plus. I'm your host, Brandon, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Christy.
Hi everybody!
Hey guys, you may notice that you can't see either of us. I mean, you don't normally see Christy anyways. But, oh yes, Marissa made it. Second one, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Marissa!
We're so happy you made it. So yeah, I'm not visible because my webcam once again decided not to work, and you know what? I decided I just don't feel like getting the spare webcam this time around. So you know what? You'll just have to enjoy our voices this time around, and just enjoy the gameplay that's gonna be in front of you. Yeah. So the goal tonight is to try to finish the main story of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 1. For those who've been keeping up, obviously the Great Ace Attorney is out. We played it, the first half of the first case / stream, which was 2 hours by itself, so that's a meaty game. But of course, before we go too deep into that game, we gotta finish what we started here. So we're gonna be finishing up at least the core plot of this game today, doing the final investigation phase, the final trial. Though I should mention, I'm just gonna preface this now, there is technically a 5th trial in the first Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. However, that's kind of an addendum to the main plot. Like, it was added in later versions of the original game, so it wasn't part of the main plot. It's just kind of like a little bonus thing that kind of like teases a few things that would come in the later parts of the series. So, for purposes of making sure we're doing the Great Ace Attorney at a timely manner, we're gonna go hold off on doing that 5th case, because since again it is not part of the main plot and just kind of an addendum. But we will most certainly come back to that a little bit later after we finish the Great Ace Attorney. We do want to, like, you know, see the first game all the way through. Just for now, we're just going to focus on just the core plot for now. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and continue. And let's continue episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Cole offices.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never!
Nick?
Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my
Larry?
performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart has skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah! Bow before your hero! Oh, goodness. Marissa says, man, we don't know Edgeworth like that. He might have. Oh, jeez. We're gonna talk to Larry. Let's talk about today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Oh, but seriously, Nick. That bow shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know how he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us too?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
What? Me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Alright, let's talk about Edgeworth.
Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school, they saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
What? Hey, Larry, what's this talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Larry. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Danganronpa vibes?
Class trial?
Oh boy, this is a big one. For everyone watching, get ready. This is like a pretty heavy story from Phoenix's past. The class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now as you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
Oh, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, no bar eraser! He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or in the library committee! Give me back my 50 cents on you! Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Oh, I guess it should be me.
Yeah.
No, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal other people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence! Anything else has no place! You should all be ashamed! Amateurs! Oh,
Miles.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I'll replace the money myself. The class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
Larry.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
Did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Well, let's talk about after the trial. Before I read this, I just want to mention that every time I look at that and watch that backstory, it always touches me. Because I always feel so bad that everyone thought it was Phoenix and that Miles stood up for him. It touches me. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father! A famous defense attorney! Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The L6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
So sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all! That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied.
Guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick!
Nick! How to say Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Oh, I'm curious what... Hold on. I'm just curious which ones get thrown away. I'm looking at my page right now. Okay. Okay, let's go. Alright, now let's see the after. Oh, damn. Look at all this evidence that's not... We had like 2 pages and it's just like all gone now. Oh, boy. I don't know if there's anything we can present to Larry that he'd react to that's... Do you think he'd react to the photo, the DL6 incident photo?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
If you want to, you can try.
Yeah, I'll give it a quick try. Woohoo! I was hot out there. Hot! I'm glad someone is happy about how this case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Well, that's... Alright then, we'll just leave that alone. Alright, we're moving. Where to, though? Detention Center? I guess we'll go there first. December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Ugh. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You remember?
No, I don't.
Lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably really only mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth didn't, you know? Trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Well, let's talk to him. Yeah, let's ask. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
The suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator of my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Let's ask about Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of the courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Is there anything new we haven't presented to him yet? I think we've shown him everything that's already... Wait, has he seen the DL6 case file?
I don't think so. We can try to present it to him.
Yeah. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out.
Statute?
Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Or Mr. Edgeworth.
I think showing the photo might... I'm going to show the photo because I think it'll...
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing? Huh. I figured it'd be something like that. I guess we're done here because I don't think there's anything else we can get from him.
I don't think so until later.
Right. I'm going to head to Grossberg Law Offices.
Okay.
And probably see nothing happen. December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. And we're moving. I guess back to the detention center for a second. And now we can go to Criminal Affairs Department real quick, see if anything's there. December 27th. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about, catching him is the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. I love how his theme plays even though he's not here, because he's out doing his job. I'm gonna examine the two guys because they might say something new now. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me. No! He must be doing imaging for a nasty divorce argument. And the guy in the back. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible! The world ended? Yesterday? He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Alright, well, we're heading to Gourd Lake entrance then. Okay, Gourd Lake entrance park. There he is. Hey, pal! Long time no see!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half!
He
sorry.
snapped his tie in half?
Guess he has a new one. Sorry about that. No problem, pal! Thanks to you, we now know who really did it!
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may! It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm out to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
Woods?
Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Dang, Lotto ruined it for everyone. Well, that's one less little area we can go to now, I suppose. In the meantime, let's head over to the public beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Guess there's nothing else to do here. So we can't go to the woods, so I guess we're going to the boat rental shop. Alright, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Why don't we go inside the shack itself?
Okay.
Okay, caretaker shack.
But he's home. Oh, hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Oh, hello. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Oh, hello.
Oh, we can examine the place now if while he's gone. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm just getting a quick sip of water. Oh god, I'm dropping everything. Oh no. Thankfully not the water though.
The water.
Okay, oh god, I dropped my lid. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I just have to be hydrated.
That.
Okay, examine. Let's examine Polly.
Okay. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick?
Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Hey, let's try the lockbox.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Hey, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
Letter? All boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
Do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe. Oh boy, that's a huge clue. Oh, we can examine the safe box again. I'm going to examine it one more time to see what it says. There's nothing left in the safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. I think there's anything else we can examine here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and head over to Grossman's office, I think.
Okay.
Okay, goodness. The amount of menus you have to go just to get there. Where is it? I guess the Fed Center? Wait, hold on. Let me present this to Edgeworth.
Wait, what are we presenting to Edgeworth?
The letter from the safe.
Okay.
Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So, he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitation of the DL6 incident? Wait, that old man.
What is it? You know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Let's talk to him. Oh yeah, now we got the Yanni Yogi thing. So he was the one we wanted to talk to. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Oh, isn't that strange? The letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Okay, let's talk about the nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Ah! What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was an evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In the days, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But it's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth! You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father! This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about the DL6.
I think I know who that might be. Guess we're gonna go talk to Grossberg now.
Okay.
We're heading to the offices now. Mr. Grossberg! Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
Kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well,
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he wants to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Let's talk to him about this. Let's talk about Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
His sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
See.
Well, let's talk about the spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, Marge. But a possibility, nonetheless. Well, let's present something. How about this letter from the safe? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
He got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Ooh, do we answer correctly here?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and do what I think it is. Ooh, I'm pretty sure it was the last option. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Alright, let's talk to him again. Prosecutor Von Karma. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. No!
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? If it was 15 years ago, Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Before I do the next one, Marissa's like, not Von Karma. So now we're going to talk about Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
Do we do, Nick? Karma's going to bring up DL6, and you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him! Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care! I know he's not guilty! Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Okay, let's head over to the precinct then. Detention center first, I guess.
Okay.
And then from there, the criminal offense department.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will ever be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Real quick, let me look at the court record profiles. I want to see if his name got put down on the record. Yep, they changed it. So the caretaker is now officially known as Yanni Yogi. Suspect of the assistant, former court bailiff, now runs a boat rental shop. Marissa's saying, ooh, is he trying to destroy stuff? He might be. You gotta go
Maybe.
Gotta see what's going on in there now. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, just need a little more water. Alright, let's head to the records room.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Well, let's examine that open shelf there.
Oh, the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says, Unsolved Cases, Evidence.
Unsolved cases.
File for DL6. It's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Von Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Where it says no coffee is not allowed. I will try my best. Before I talk to him about anything, I'm gonna present my attorney's badge real quick. Fool. You think I, a prosecutor, will give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah!
Beep.
What's this? Wait, other side. Hang on. Is that Dylan? Is that Dylan? I think that was his name. If that's you, Dylan, what's up, dude? Long time no speak, man. And yes, sir, Ace Attorney content. Woo! It's not just Ace Attorney content, my friend. It's like the finale of the first, well, more or less the finale of the first game. So, yeah, big hype. It's been a hot minute watching Tunes give us support, man. I missed you, man. I definitely missed you, man. It's good to see you on chat. Let's talk to him now. Let's talk to Manfred about Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Dylan says, I never played an attorney game, seems kind of interesting. I adore this game. If you like visual novels, either the original Ace Attorney trilogy, which is what we're playing now, or the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which just released, are both really good places to start. And yeah, they're just really fun games where you talk to witnesses, and then you go to trial. You have to point out contradictions. It's word puzzles essentially to try to solve the cases. You got interesting stories. They're just great to play through and watch. They're just a lot of fun. Anyway, let's talk to them about tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well.
Smile.
Yes, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Dylan says, that seems like fun. Not saying my thing, but happy to watch you guys play. Well, we're just happy to have you here, man. Let's see what we can present to him then, if he's not. What if I present the case file? Okay, he's not going to say anything about that. So we got to go straight to the letter from the safe.
No, not the letter.
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from abuse. Now give me the letter. No!
No!
Whoa! What are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
Maya! Out of my way! Ah! Marissa's like, they need to start wearing recorders. Now she's like concerned about Maya. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Did he? Wait, hang on. Oh, he didn't take our case file. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Wait, did we actually lose all it? Let me check the court record again. No, we still have some of the stuff. Maya!
He meant that, he took the DL6 evidence that we were about to go look.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
Letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! Ugh! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 taken from Gregory's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. The chat, Marissa and Dylan feel bad for Maya. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. And there we go. I think that was the final investigation. So,